Welcome back, iGAME 4. At the heart of the game, at the heart of the question that I asked in the beginning, and hopefully I answered in my head, you must answer in yours. What is the value of 1,000 years of justice and peace on earth? What is the value of that? Now, of course, that's a big goal, 1,000 years of justice and peace on earth. But the thing is, what if we could call ourselves in together? See, not as a united nations of nations warring each other's common, their own self-interest, but see, our common interest is our self-interest. If we can eliminate war on the earth, if we can create a very single small army who needs much of an army to protect us if we're not at war with one another? And so think of that. If all of a sudden the United States doesn't spend billions and millions and billions and billions and billions and trillions of dollars on war, and we open the military-industrial complex, we open that complex, we take the technologies and we let them loose in the commercial segment, because, you see, we cancel armies on Iran and China, and we merge one world small army of us, and maybe we make it more like a Salvation Army, because if we have no need for war, we can use these guys to build, and we build an army of builders, an army building houses, and apartments, and housing, and feeding people, and taking care of people, and then applying our best technologies to our best future on earth. You're not even counting to your best future. You're not even on your way to your best future. You're nowhere near your best future. And that's how we can win the game together, by simply realizing, oh my God, if we merged it all, if we cancelled the governments of nations and created a government of the world with 10 business bulls, and when I say 10, each seat is managed by me, and 7 political heads, and each seat is managed by me, and we have a balance of power in our enterprise slightly tilted to the business side of profits, to make sure that we lose not sight of the profits. So,
now the sun's gone to hell.
So does that mean anything to you? 1,000 years of peace and justice and earth. See, in the long run, if we have to fire and retire people right and left, we can finance it with 1,000 years of justice and peace on earth. And you can't have peace without justice, and you can't have justice without redemption from the crimes you've committed against our people. One monopoly of ours, a democracy, where one man has a one board, except when it comes to standards and affairs of business, in which case we vote our dollars. Now you shouldn't worry about that, because the ones with the dollars have the best heads for business usually, and we should let them help our heads, because, well, the enterprise is taking care of your needs. They're taking care of your opportunities. They're giving you a place in your own movie of the future of us. The enterprise. One free enterprise of us. And it gets really interesting and weird. What happens, well, you know, When you have a single monetary system, you don't have to have inflation. And deflation sometimes ain't so bad. If you make things cheaper to flee, then our enterprise, when the costs go down, we need to drive down costs, drive up profits, drive up the building to the future. And that's where the pyramids come into play. Why would God create pyramids if he didn't want man to create schemes of them? And I've created a pyramid of 1,000 years of your mind. And the bottom line is you're at the bottom of the pyramid. And see, at the bottom of the pyramid is a great place to be, because we're all there. The people at the bottom, the people that finally decide to create justice and peace on earth, will be rich beyond your wildest dreams.